Welcome back to Sportsbook Review Videos. We crashed and burned yet again last night, our second night back from the All-Star break. However, we have gone on a slight winning streak before the All-Star break to cover some of these losses here earlier in the second half here, excuse me. But have a couple of plays here tonight that I think hold a ton of value, and I think both of them are willing adds to your NBA picks here tonight. We'll start it off with the New York Knicks heading into Minnesota to play the Timberwolves here in this one. The Timberwolves come in as a 2-point favorite, total of 206.5 to 207 depending on which sports book you're looking at. Now, the total is where I'm looking at, and it has been a number that has gone up a little bit since it opened at 206, now up to 206.5 to 207. A big reason for that could be that the Minnesota Timberwolves are 6-1-2 this season, cashing the over on the second night of a back-to-back. And while the Knicks have cashed the under in 5 of their last 6 coming off the back-to-back, they're still 5-7 cashing the over this season off the back-to-back. I think they can get back to playing a little bit less defense here tonight, with both teams coming in tired. With how they've both been playing defense recently, I think you have to look at the over here as a potential value play, sitting at 206.5. The Wolves have now cashed the over in 5 of their last 6 overall. They cashed the over in 5 games in a row here at home heading into the All-Star break. The Knicks, on the other hand, they've cashed the over in 5 of their last 7 road games. They've cashed the over against the Wolves already once this season and 4 of their last 5 meetings with Minnesota. I mean, you look at the defense these two teams are playing. I think that's the icing on the cake here for this overplay here tonight. The Wolves giving up over 110 points per game in their last 10 games. The Knicks, on the other hand, giving up 105 in their last 10. They've given up at least 109 points in 3 of their last 5 games. Take over here at 206.5. Next up is the Golden State Warriors coming off their bad loss last night. They get to head into Los Angeles to try to take out their frustrations on the Clippers. Now, the Clippers come in as a 5-point home dog in this one. Very large total of 223 points. And the Warriors have had little trouble or covering against the Clippers. I'm not sure what Doc Rivers is thinking here, thinking that his team is the one best suited to beat the Warriors this season in the Western Conference. The Warriors have already won and covered their last meeting against the Clippers in LA, and that was with Blake Griffin way back in November. And in fact, they've won and covered 3 of their last 4 meetings in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. And now coming into this game potentially with, of course, no Blake Griffin having to worry about here, and that's the first time the Warriors will face off against the Clippers this season without Blake Griffin. You have to look at the Dubs as a potentially very good value team, even though they're the ones coming off the back-to-back, while the Clippers, of course, did not have to play last night. I think the loss last night going to kickstart this Golden State Warriors team into the second half. They are 10-3 against the spread this season when they are coming off of back-to-backs. That is a very good mark, considering that the Clippers only 6-11 against the spread this season when playing at home in conference games. I think the Dubs are a little bit undervalued. The sportsbooks are undervaluing them after the loss. I think they bounce back here tonight with a vengeance. I see them continuing that back-to-back ATS streak, covering at -5. That'll do it for my NBA picks today. Best of luck to you, and I will see you back here tomorrow. But until then, for Sportsbook Review, I'm Jordan Sharp.